Good day, everyone. Hmm. It's happening right here on YouTube. Good to have each and every one of us here. Okay. I want to believe we can all see and hear me. Of course, we can. The only unfortunate thing about this is that I'll always have to come to my phone to be sure that I'm getting feedbacks from to know what's happening. All right, guys. Well, yeah. So today we'll be talking about goal setting, how to set our goals. For those joining on Instagram, the real deal is happening on YouTube. I just wanted to just go on live here for a while. Then, of course, hopefully you guys switch over to YouTube. That's where you'll be able to see my slides and more information. Okay, guys, good to have each and every one of every one of us here, compliment of the season. I'm super excited to be doing this with each and every one of you. So to dive right in, for those who doesn't know me, or for those who are just new here, my name is Onyes Mai. I am a lifestyle coach, a wealth catalyst, and I'm my drive is to make sure that a lot of women become financially secure, either by being disciplined, by building good habits, by just doing something different that you would regularly not see on the street or get those kind of advice you get. So that's my drive to make sure that a lot of women are becoming financially secure. All right, so let me go right in and share my slide. I'll repeat again. My name is, should I name on my accolades? Okay, Ambassador Dr. Onyes Mai. And right here, I'll be going through the live coaching session on goal setting. Okay, so I want you all get your writing pad, get your notebook, no distractions, get to a place where you know that there will be no distractions. Okay, because trust me, if we're going to be paying for this goal setting training or course or coaching, you'll be paying me six figures. I kid you not. Okay, but now you're getting it for free. So for you to live here with value, I want you to stay in a place where there are no distractions. All right, I'll be diving right in and I'll be going into my slide. For those who are on Instagram, join us right here on YouTube. All right, so let me dive right in. I'm going to share my slide, guys. Value, I want you to stay in a place where there are no distractions. All right, I'll be diving right in and I'll be going into my slide. For those who are on Instagram, join us right here on YouTube. All right, so let me dive right in. I'm going to share my slide, guys. So hold on with me while I share my slide. To stay in a place where there are no distractions. All right, I'll be diving right in and I'll be going into my slide. For those who are on Instagram, join us right here on YouTube. All right, so let me dive right in. I'm going to share my slide, guys. So hold on with me while I share my slide. Stay in a place where there are no distractions. All right, I'll be diving right in and I'll be going. There's something wrong with my setup, so I'm trying to make sure I'm not hearing myself over and over again. So just hold on with me, guys. So hold on with me. Okay. Yes, so I'll be sharing my slide and we'll take it up from there. For those who are just coming, you're welcome. You're welcome. Today, I'll be teaching you on how to set your goals so that they can be smart, achievable, realistic, time-bound, and of course, a measured goal. They are not beyond the scale, but at the end of the day, you know that you're achieving your goal. Okay. All right. So, like I mentioned, I'm sharing my slide and stay tuned, guys. Okay. Okay. I want to believe you can all see and hear. You can all see me and you can hear and also see my slide. It's very, very important you guys can see my slide. I'm sorry for Instagrammers. Go on YouTube so that you can see what I'm showing them here on YouTube. All right, so today we're going to be talking about goal setting. And I wanted to play a video of this, but I'm going to skip this. But now, Aristotle said that a man is a goal-seeking animal. His life only has meaning if he's reaching out and striving for his goal. For his goal. And Les Brown said, life takes on meaning when you become motivated, set goals, and charge after them in an unstoppable manner. With this, I'm going to be sharing 50 famous goals that are impossible to forget. Now, look at this picture. Imagine 22 footballers going around the field and there is no goal post. Just imagine that. 22 footballers going around the field and there are no goal posts. Are we following? I want to be sure you can all see my slide. I want to get feedbacks from you guys on YouTube, please. Can you see my slide? Or can you see me now? Okay, I guess we can right now. So I'll be going right again now to share my slide so that we can kickstart this meeting, okay? All right, so I believe you can now see my slide. Awesome, awesome. Yes. So like I mentioned, imagine 22 footballers going around the field and there are no goal posts. What is the purpose of the game? Of course, after 90 minutes is useless because at the end of the day, they're just running around the goal post or running around the field without a goal post. And that's how a lot of us live life. Running around the field, running helter-skelter, but we don't have a goal that we want to achieve. You're just waking up in the morning and living without a goal you want to achieve. So that's why I laid this picture of two footballers running around the field without a goal post. What do you expect of them from 90 minutes? So imagine living your life for 10 years, 20 years without a goal you want to achieve, without a drive, without a vision, without something, without a purpose that you want to achieve. You've wasted 10, 20 years of your life. You've wasted 10, 20 years of your life. So imagine, just imagine, that's why I'm not saying I'm giving a reference of this football, 22 guys playing football without no goal post. So you can imagine if you did not write your goal for 2023, then right now you know that, okay, you were just living life. That's why we're having this meeting or training, so that 2024 is going to be a different year, okay? 2024 is going to be a different year. All right, moving on. So today's biggest goal setting dilemma. We have goal settings that are, people don't set goals that are smart enough. That I mean, being specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. Some of them have no step-by-step plan on following a goal setting process towards creating and achieving their goals. They don't have an accountability partner. They set too many goals at the same time. Setting goals without realistic or holistic visualizing the future. You just set goals without visualizing what you want of your future. Following the new year trend of setting goals just because others are setting goals. Yes. So you're not just going to be doing follow. You're going to be intentional about why you want to set goals this 2024. The reason why I need to set goals for myself, not just because so and so person said I need to set goals, not because I'm seeing my friend has set a goal, you have a reason why you want to set your goal and not just following trend. So depending on hope and faith is not a business strategy. It is not you don't achieve your goal by not being intentional. I'm not downplaying hope and faith here, but I'm only saying you have to be intentional about your goals and your purpose that you want to achieve. Some people don't have specific or practical plan towards achieving their goals. They just leave it open-ended. Then, of course, a lot of people set goals by just feeling good. I feel good. I want to just set goal because it makes me feel good without a realistic reason why they want to set this goal. You get that? So they don't have commitment towards or over their goals. They just write, okay, I want to make, since I am all about women becoming financially secure, I'm going to use an income bracket as an example. Someone says, I want to make 10 million naira in the month of January, without realistically, don't allow me bite my tongue, but without stating the facts why they want to achieve this goal. They just say, I want to achieve so and so amount of money, without saying, okay, I'm going to buy so amount of goods so that once I sell them, what are my marketing strategy for me to sell these goals? What do I need to put in place? Do I need to run ads? For instance, I'm using being a basic trader for an example. But if you have business goals or you have employee goals, there are different steps on which you want to share the live training with your network. Okay. There are different levels at which you set your goals, and you have to be committed to it. And a lot of reason why people don't achieve their goals is because they procrastinate. It's not like they don't know what they want to achieve. Trust me, they know what they want to achieve, but they procrastinate it. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next tomorrow. And before you know it, at the end of the day, no goal achieved. You're back in 2025 and you'll be like, what did I achieve last year? What did I do differently last year? So we're going to try to make this year a different year. That's what I have in this meeting, okay? All right, so today's biggest goal dilemma, like I mentioned setting goals that are not smart. People set goals that are not smart. So if you're going to be setting goals, you have to be sure that your goals are specific, they are measurable, they are achievable, they are realistic, and they are time frame. You're not just setting a goal and the goal is going to be for, there's nothing wrong with setting a goal for 10 years, but have a time frame. I want to make $1 million in the next 3 months. Set it. What do I now need to do? Because it has to be realistic. If you have never made 500,000 naira before, if you have never made 800,000 naira before, what's your business making 1 million naira? Do you understand? So you have to set a goal that is realistic. It doesn't have to be vain. It has to be specific. You have to know, okay, I want to set this amount of goal. Last year, I was able to hit 500,000 naira. I did this and this and this to hit 500,000 naira. So this year is going to be a different year. I want to hit $1 million naira. I want to hit 5 million naira. I want to hit 50 million naira. It has to be specific. They're measurable. You have to, okay, what do I need to do to achieve this goal? Is it achievable? Was I achievable? Is it something I can do? You have never made $1 million naira and you're fixing $1 million naira income bracket. If you have made, as in your business cannot afford to pay you this amount of money and you're saying you want to hit this income goal, for instance. So you have to, first of all, be in a business that can pay you $1 million naira monthly, that can pay you 10 million naira monthly. Then you now ask yourself, okay, now that I am in this business that can pay me 100 million naira monthly, for instance, what do I need to put in place so that I can achieve this goal? You're now being realistic about it. Then, of course, the time frame. Is it going to be for 2 months, 3 months, a year? Whatever the time frame is, you have to make it, you have to set it down. So, like I mentioned, being specific, having no step-by-step plan or following a goal-setting process towards creating and achieving their goals. So you have to plan effectively with specific targets in mind. Okay? Specific targets in mind. Then secondly, measurable. You need to have an accountability partner that will track your progress and reevaluate you along the way. That's why it's very important you have a coach, you have a mentor, so that in between they can just call you and say, you know what, are you doing what you're supposed to do? how far have you gone? If you don't have an accountability partner, trust me, there's no how you're going to hit that goal. So it's very, very important you have an accountability partner. Whether in your workplace, in your business, you need to have an accountability partner while setting your goal. Then the next is achievable. Depending on hope and faith would not make you achieve your goals. So you have to set your goals that are challenging but achievable. Like I mentioned, you've not made 500,000 naira before, and you're saying you want to make an income goal of 10 million naira. It's obviously not achievable. So it has to be realistic, setting emotional, feel-good based goal. So you're not just going to say, I want to make 10 million naira because it makes me feel good. No, because the thought of about making 10 million naira makes me feel good. No, you're going to be setting goals that are measurable, realistic, specific, achievable. Okay? All right. So moving on, then it has to be time frame. It doesn't have to be open-ended. So that if you give a time frame of 3 months, I need to achieve so and so in the next 3 months. And if, for instance, you don't achieve that goal in 3 months, you go back and reevaluate and say, okay, what did I do wrong? What can I do better? But if you leave it open-ended, at the end of the day, you don't get to achieve your goal. So you have to put a time frame to it that you check and balance yourself and say, okay, am I procrastinating too much? I need to set, am I setting too many goals at the same time? You understand? So you don't just set a goal without a time frame, and you need to have a deadline to monitor the progress and reevaluate your business. I'm repeating myself, and reevaluate your goal. I'm repeating myself here. All right. So that's for the how to set your goals effectively. So many seems to be striving and pushing, but the real question is that, are they really achieving their goals? A lot of people are waking up, going to work, setting about their day, but are they really achieving their goals? Or are they just going round and round in circles? You're just going round and round and you're not achieving your goal. So according to the most recent survey, we captured the top 10 emotions people feel when they fail to achieve their goals. One, a lot of people feel depressed and they have this feeling of regret. And that's why a lot of people don't get to try again when they don't hit their goal. Like, I tried achieving this my goal and I didn't get it. And they feel regret and they feel depressed and they don't want to try again because they've gotten this failure, forgetting the fact that failure is not, well, how would I put it? Failure is a way to say it's not the end, try again. I don't know if I'm saying the right word, but failure is feedbacks. Failure is feedbacks. But a lot of people see failure as the end of the world. Since I failed at this, I don't want to try again. A lot of us will remember that we all wrote JAMB. We all wrote one exam or the other. And for those who passed all straight, kudos to you. But along the line, you failed at one point in time or in one course or in one. Did it stop you from trying to write that exam again? No, you tried again, right? Despite the fact that you failed maybe one course in university, or you failed JAMB, or you failed SSE. I'm mentioning regular things that we Nigerians would know, that will say, okay, yes, everybody knows JAMB, everybody knows SSE, everybody knows going to university, you have to make sure that you pass and ace all your courses. So if at peradventure something happened and you failed your course, did you say, because I failed it, I decide not to try again? Of course, you tried again, right? Yes. So having depression or regrets when you fail to achieve your goal doesn't mean you shouldn't try again to set up your goal. Some people feel disappointed and feel defeated. It's okay to feel that way, but dust yourself up and try again, okay? Some people feel inadequate and angry that they are not good enough and they don't believe that, okay, this goal is meant for them. What you set yourself to achieve, trust me, you will achieve it. If you tell yourself that you're not good enough, trust me, you're not good enough. But if you tell yourself, I am good enough and I can achieve everything I set myself to do, trust me, it will come your way. It might only tarry, but it will surely come, okay? The idea is make sure that when you're setting your goal, make sure that it is smart. Make sure that it is smart, okay? All right, next on my list is a lot of people feel sad and ashamed. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel ashamed, but don't remain there. Remaining there is actually the problem. Okay, so like I mentioned, dust yourself up and say, okay, there's something I did wrong that made me did not achieve this goal. What can I do better? What can I do better into achieving my goal? What can I do better so I don't feel ashamed, so I don't feel sad? What can I do better to achieve this goal? Some people feel frustrated and discouraged. It's okay. These are feelings. They are feelings, but you have control over your feelings. You should have control over your feelings. We're all human, but that's why I say it's okay to feel frustrated. It's okay to feel discouraged, but have control over your feelings. Dust yourself up and say, okay, you know what? What next am I going to do so that I can do better and achieve those goals? All right, so we're going to be diving into the 16 hacks to achieving more goals. So one of my mentors or one of my coaches, I have a lot of mentors and a lot of coaches that I look up to. He did a survey and studied the 16 hacks of one of the top football players. That's Ronaldo. Am I pronouncing his name properly? Cristiano Ronaldo, yes. He did a survey on Cristiano Ronaldo and saw that he, throughout his career, his career life, he has scored about 749 goals as at when this research was made. 749 goals as at when this research was made. And he said, okay, how come he was able to achieve this? What was he doing differently from other footballers? And this is what I'm going to be sharing with each and every one of us. Replace confusion with clarity. Why do you want to achieve? Why are you setting that goal? You need to have clarity on why you are setting the goal. So replace confusion for clarity. Second on the list, so for you to replace confusion for clarity, you have to ask, what is the goal? Where do I need to achieve the goal? Why am I setting the goal? Who do I need around me to achieve the goal? When do I need to set the goal? And how can I set that goal? How can I achieve that goal? So those are the key questions to ask yourself when you're trying to set your goals to remove confusion for clarity. What is the reason for me to set the goal? Where do I need to set the goal? As in, where do I need to sell? For instance, somebody running a business and they're asking themselves, do I need to advertise my business on social media? Which of the social media spaces? Is it Instagram? Is it YouTube? Is it TikTok? Is it Facebook? So you need to know where. Or you want to open your new office. Where is the location that would work best for you? So you need to know where. So when, give yourself a time frame. When do I need to set up this office, for instance? Who do I need to partner with for me to be able to set this goal or set the office or whatever the case may be? And when, time frame, in 3 months' time, so and so office should be open. In 3 months' time, I should be able to have set up my Instagram page for me to be able to run my business properly. So ask yourself those key questions and replace confusion with clarity. Next on the list is, okay, so you need to ask yourself clarity of purpose, clarity of vision, clarity of identity, clarity of your goals. So you're not just going round and round the circle. Clarity of your mission in life is very, very important to know your mission and your purpose and vision in life. Then think clearly, understand the goals clearly. If it has to be clear, not just clear, it has to be very clear and clearly written down. Clearly written down, okay? All right. So next on the list is context. Know yourself. So now know where you're coming from, know where you are now, and know who you want to become in the nearest future. So like I asked in context, you're going to ask yourself this question. Where am I right now? Where do I want to be right now? Why do I want to get there? Who would I become if I do the necessary things to achieve my goals? What do I need to set in place to achieve those goals? So nobody will ask you this question. You have to ask yourself these questions. Nobody is going to ask it for you. You ask yourself these questions for you to have context about your goals. This has to be specific to you, your past, your present, your future, your having. What do you have right now? Your being. Who am I right now? What do I need? As in, what will I become if I achieve these goals? And what do I need to do to achieve those goals? And also asking the questions where, when, how, what, who, and why you're setting those goals for. So know thyself. How do you align your goals to your being, to your identity, to your essence? You're not just setting these goals because so and so person is setting the same goal and you want to set that goal. No, you need to have a reason. Why am I setting this goal? Who would I become if I set this goal? You understand? So it has to be setting, it has to be specific to you. It has to be specific to you, okay? Another on the list is commitment. You have to be committed to achieving the goal. So commitment is the glue that bonds you to your goal. Because if you write that goal and you're not committed to achieving that goal, trust me, 2025 will come and go and you did not achieve the goals. So you have to be committed to achieving those goals. So you have to promise yourself, you have to be focused, have a target that, okay, this is what I want to achieve. You have to be sure that you are competent enough and your behavior is on check. And of course, build trustworthy people for you to achieve that success. Let me move on. I'm trying to make sure that we don't stay here too long. So on commitment, do not be desperate. Do not separate yourself of your goal. You and your goal should become one. So there's a saying by Denzel Washington. He said, you need two things to score your goals. You need two things to achieve your goals. Commitment to start in achieving your goals and your vision. Then trust yourself to succeed. Trust me, if you don't trust yourself, who's going to trust you? So you have to trust yourself to succeed, and you have to be committed to achieving your goals. Next on the list is have control. There's something I always say. For you to achieve your goals, you need to be sure that it's something you have control over. Focus on what you have control over. Anything you don't have control over, please leave it. Focus on what you have control over. Set goals within your controls. Identify your focus of control, okay? Then consequences. When you're setting your goals, you need to set a reward and punishment for yourself. So if I achieve this goal, I'm going to reward myself. If I don't achieve this goal, I'm going to punish myself. So while you set that goals, put this in place so that at the end of the day, you face the consequences of achieving the goals or not achieving that goal. Next is competition. The enemy is within. Leave fear, worry, stress, anxiety, and focus on yourself. Focus on faith. Focus on hope. Focus on love. Focus on anything that is positive. Competition, you have to be the better version of yourself yesterday. That's your competition. You're not looking at your left. You're not looking at your right. You're looking at becoming a better version of yourself. You are the competition. You're competing with yourself, not with any other person. All right, next is conflict resolution. You have to be emotionally intelligent. So values do not align with your beliefs. So you have to be conscious that your values aligns with your belief. Your beliefs do not align with your goals. As a result, you sabotage your goals. Let's take, for instance, nobody in your family has ever become a monthly millionaire, and you're certain that you want to become a monthly millionaire. Because you have this belief set down that nobody around me has become a monthly millionaire or billionaire. You, without knowing, you sabotage yourself by achieving those goals. So many times your goals are your values. They are something that you can relate to. Your goals are your beliefs. They are your ideology. So you have to align your values, align your goals, and align your belief. So example of beliefs or values that a lot of people hold on to, and that's why they're not progressing in whatever endeavors they're going, whatever goals they are setting into. Rich people go to hell. A lot of people have that mindset that if I'm rich, I'll go to hell. So because they have that belief, that belief is limiting them to achieving that goal that they set for themselves. So it's impulsive for a rich man to go to heaven. That's just a metaphor. That's just a metaphor. That because you have this mindset that rich people are wicked people, rich people are bad, it's there in your subconscious. You don't know that it's one of the reasons why it's affecting your goals. So I'm going to be moving on. We have being capable, your competence and capacity. So you need to be sure that these 3 C's you hold on to them to making sure that you set up your goals. Then collaboration and cooperation. No man is an island. You need people, but do not set goals based on people. You need support from people. You need that's why I mentioned having an accountability partner. Some people call it destiny helper, or you ask yourself, who are my partners? Then seek and collaborate, and also have people you cooperate with. Next on the list is coordination. So for you to be able to have coordination, you have to have unity of action, ongoing process, deliberate activities and pervasive functions. So you have to ask yourself, what are your unity of actions for you to achieve those goals? These are questions you need to ask yourself. You cannot ask a second or third party, okay? And communication, what internal dialogue are you having with yourself? What are you affirming to yourself? Some people are telling themselves they are not good enough. So you need to have to consciously have good quality conversation with yourself. Even when you're in a state where you feel like, I'm not doing so well, have good affirmations and tell yourself, I'm doing well. Have positive thinking. Think positively about yourself. Think positively about your friends. Think positively. Just set your mind at having thinking positively. Have finding love, friends, being happy. Just look out for things that will make you happy, things that will make you be in a right space of mind. Think about positive things, okay? Tell yourself positive things. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. I'm intelligent enough. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. What are you telling yourself? So you have to consciously be conscious about what you are telling yourself. What are you feeding your inner soul? What are you watching? What are you saying to yourself? What are you, even on your social media space, what are you listening to? What are you telling your inner mind? So you have to be conscious about that, okay? All right. So based on communication, I already explained that. Then climate change, your environment. You have to be sure that your environment are not limiting you to achieving your goals. You have to be sure that your environment are not limiting you to achieving your goals. And you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. You have to keep on doing it. You have to do it and do it. Even if you feel, you keep on doing it till you get it right. All right. Keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it until you succeed or you die trying. All right. And next on my list is having the courage, the ability to do something that frightens you. You have to be brave. Trust me, all the wealthiest, successful people, once upon a time in their life, they have been frightened. They were scared to go ahead to do that, but they did it anyway. So you have to have the strength in the face of difficulties, the pain or grief, to just know that, you know what, I have to build courage. I need to do it afraid. So no matter what you're facing, carry your head high, because you know that you have to pass through the process to become. And then your culture. You have to have your culture in mind, your ethnicity, your history, your religion, your people value, your people skill, and of course, your community. Next is care, self-care. You have to care for yourself physically. You have to sleep well. You have to stretch, walk, exercise, healthy food, yoga. It will help you reset. Then for self-care, next is emotion, stress management. You have to be sure that you're managing your stress. You have to have emotional maturity, forgiveness. This will help you have this self-care for your emotions. And of course, be kind. Then for self-care, for being on the social space, boundaries, set boundaries, have support system, then have positive social media platforms. Follow people that would set you up in a positive light. People that you learn information from, people that will make you a better person, not people that will give you information that will make you downcasted, people that will give you information that when you get energized, you become a better version of yourself. And of course, socials that have the right communication, spending time together with loved ones and family, and of course, ask for help. Then self-care, spirituality, spend time alone. Spending time alone, you can try meditation, yoga. It helps you connect with nature. And of course, another one is journaling. You have a diary where you journal and you write in your gratitude for the day, what you're grateful for. That's one thing to do every day. Write what you're grateful for. Write what you're grateful for. Moving on, I'm going to be explaining what we have on the screen. For those who are on Instagram, right, you're missing a lot, because those who are on YouTube are getting the full details here. So right here, we have the life assessment wheel. The life assessment wheel, we have how many life assessment wheel? Count to me. We have the home and family assessment wheel. We have relationship and marriage. We have health and wellness. We have money, finance, and wealth. We have self-esteem, confidence, and belief. That's how many? 5. We have fun, recreation, and reset. We have work, career, and businesses. We have friendship and social network. We have energy, passion, and power. We have security and spirituality. And we have achievement and success. So we have 12 life wheels in this circle. And if you check, ask yourself, where is my in the bracket of 20%, 40%, 60%, 80%, 100%, where would you say your home and family is? It could be 40, it could be 60, it could be 80. So this, you would ask yourself, in your home and family, what's my life assessment? Of course, nobody's in 100%. No one is in 100%. So you ask yourself, my home and family, at what percentage will I say my home and family is? Give yourself a percentage. Your relationship or marriage, at what percentage will you say your relationship and marriage is? Is it 60%? Is it 80%? Is it 90%? Your health and wellness. That's why it's very important we check. Very important we check our health every year. Go for a thorough health check. Your health and wellness. At what percentage of my health is? Am I exercising properly? Am I eating healthy? Give yourself a percentage, 20, 40, 60, so that you know that, okay, this is what I need to do better. Your money, your finance, your wealth, at what percentage are you in? No one is 100%, trust me. Even the rich want to become wealthier. Do you understand? Even those who have money want to make more money. You get? So ask yourself these questions. So you're going to go around the life wheel and ask yourself this question and find out, at what level am I? So I'm going to show you a sample of a wheel. So at this person, this sample, the family is at an 80%, the relationship is at a 60%, the health and wellness is at 100, and the money and finances is at a 60. Then self-esteem, confidence and belief is in between 60 and 80, that's 17. Then your fun, recreation, and reset is at a 90%. I still say nobody's at 100. You might be at 100 and 99 and the rest, but you still want to achieve more, whichever area of the life wheel you are. Your friends, your social network, at what level are you? So if you look at this wheel now, you can see that, compare a car that has a wheel with this circle, with this, for those who are seeing my screen, I'm sure you can see these inner dark lines at every point of the wheel. You can see that it is not a round circle, right? So imagine if you have this on a car. Would the car drive smoothly? Would the car drive smoothly? Of course not. The car is not going to drive smoothly because it is not a circled wheel. That's why different areas of our life are not in 100%. We are doing so well in family area, but we're not doing so well in our work and career. Because if you look at it, they are opposite each other and they will affect themselves one way or the other. So have a circle of this wheel. You can take a picture of this and go and ask yourself this question: at what level am I in my home and family? At what level am I in my health and wellness? At what level am I with my friends and social network? And find out, what do I need to do better in these other areas that I am lacking or I'm at a lower percentage. So let's go, for instance, for women who want to become financially secured. So you have to take a goal. So whichever goal you want to do, whether in your home and family, this is the goal I want to achieve for my home and family, you write it down. This is the goal I want to achieve for my relationship and marriage. This is the goal I want to achieve for my work, career, and business. So for women who I'm reaching out to, we're going to be talking about money, finance, and wealth. Okay. So for instance, you have that area that you want to focus on: money, finance, and wealth. So you're going to ask yourself, you're going to split it into another wheel and ask yourself, okay, for me to become financially secured, for me to be wealthy, for me to live life on my terms, what do I need to do to achieve that goals? So you're going to write, this is an example here: financial independency, career advancement, health and well-being, education and skill development, entrepreneurial success, family and motherhood, personal growth and confidence, and community impact for you to become financially secured, right? So you're going to write this down. Let's say, for instance, for the women that want to become financially secured, these are the areas that we need to make sure that, yes, that we're doing excellently well. So we're going to pick financial independence. We're going to pick that. And you're going to ask yourself, what are the 5 things do I need to set so that I am financially independent? That means you have to budget right, and you have to save right. You have to have an automated saving system. You have to invest right. I don't really, if you don't have an income flow, I would really tell you to focus on saving and building a source of income flow that you know that, okay, once you start investing, you're not at a, even if you lose your investment, you know that that's not all your life savings, okay? All right, so you need to build multiple streams of income, and you have to have a good debt management. Make sure that you've cleared all your debts. You're making sure that you're not in any space or in any debt, in any space of debt, okay? And of course, continuous learning. So this is the steps that you're going to be taking in every areas that you're going to be setting your goals, whether your finances, your home, your children, whatever area you want to set your goals. These are the steps you're going to be taking. Put a circle. What are the 8 things I need to do to achieve this goal? Then you take one of the pile and ask yourself, what do I need to do? 5 steps I need to take to achieve that goal, like it's been stated. And for addition, I'm going to be stating for you to focus on your 5 core strengths while setting your goals. Please take a picture of this, or you can write this down and focus on your 5 core strengths. This will help you to enable you to set your goals properly. So while you're setting your goals, you know that, okay, these are my 5 core strengths, and I'm going to, so that when you're setting your goals, you know that, okay, these are my strengths, these are my weaknesses, and I'm going to focus on my weaknesses because, of course, you already have your strengths, all right? Okay, so this is my bonus. For those who want to have a one-on-one conversation with me, I'm going to be having the Diamond Project event coming up. For those who want to know how to set their goals, especially your income goals, who want to become financially secure, who want to live life on their terms, I'm going to be having a Diamond Project in Abuja, Kano, Port Harcourt, and Lagos. For those who are interested, please go to the link and you would see the worldcatalyst.disha.page. Click on that link and fill the coaching platform. Fill it up so that you can become part of the Diamond Project. What is the Diamond Project? The Diamond Project is for selected few who are telling themselves that they want to become financially secured. They want to live the good life. They want to become a better version of themselves. They don't want to start 2024 with the same thing that they did in 2023. They want to do something different with their life. They don't want to continue to do the same thing over and over and again and expect a different result. Of course, we call that insanity. They want to do something different. If this is you, trust me, you have to take advantage of the Diamond Project. It's going to be happening in Abuja, in Kano, Port Harcourt, and Lagos. And for you to have free access or have the ticket in discount, you have to be able to fill the link. Go to my bio and get the link and fill this up. So I'm going to be stopping my share here. And while this is another bonus I wanted to add for those who are still with me, while you're setting your goal, it's another thing to not just write your goals. When you're writing your goals, write them in a positive way and in a way where you're filled with gratitude. Take, for instance, get a diary. Get a diary. Get a diary. And when you're writing your goals, write your goals in present tense, but also in a space of gratitude. I'm coming, for instance, you write your goals stating this: I am happy and grateful that I have achieved so and so income goal. Are we following? Let me give you an instance. You want to lose weight, and right now your weight is 90 kg, and you want to hit a weight goal of 80 kg, right? So you're going to write on your book or your diary, and you state, I am happy and grateful that I now weigh 80 kg. But don't forget, I mentioned when you're setting these goals, make sure they are SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. So you're going to be writing what time or when should I achieve this goal? You're going to state it down. So you're going to start with, I am happy and grateful. I am now 80 kg by March 2024. So for your other goals, that's how you're going to be writing them down. So have your diary and write those goals, okay? And second on the list is another is a good thing for you to not just write your goals, but also make sure that you visualize your goals. So I'm going to be showing you my vision board. Yes. So I get to not just write my goals. I take I go on Google and look for things that I relate to achieving my goals. Let me show you guys again. So I'm going to use money because I'm all about women becoming financially secure, right? So if you can see this is a $1 note where I took the $1 note and I wrote my income goal I want to achieve for the year. I wrote my income goal I want to achieve for the year, so that every day I'm seeing this goal, I'm visualizing the goal, I'm setting up myself to making sure that I do things that will make me achieve those goals. I'm setting myself up that I'm not comfortable with being a mediocre of myself. I'm setting up myself to become a better, as in anytime I go to the office, I'm seeing these goals and I know that what do I need to do next? But then don't forget, I have a step-by-step plan. You're not just setting up a goal that is vague, or because you want to feel good by setting the goal. You need to set a goal that are realistic, set a goal that are achievable, set a goal that are measurable. And with that, we've come to the end of the goal setting training. So if you have questions, if you have concerns, you can ask me on the you can send me a DM, you can write it on the comment section. And of course, we've come to the end of today's training. I'm sure it was impactful. I'm sure you got value for your time. It was a good one. I had a good time with sharing this information. All right, guys, have a splendid day. Don't forget to write your goals. Bye for now.